The time will come when, with elation, you will greet yourself, arriving at your own door, in your own mirror, and each will smile at the other's welcome and say, "Sit here, eat." You will love again the stranger who was yourself. Give wine, give bread, give back your heart to itself, to the stranger who has loved you all your life, whom you ignored for another, who knows you by heart. Take down the love letters from the bookshelf, the photographs, the desperate notes. Peel your own image from the mirror. Sit, feast on your life.
Whew, girl. That was one hell of a workout. That was needed, required, and desired. Okay, like, consistent flow. Hello, God. Deep in thought. Intense. Pushing the limits. Hello, God. But anyways, if you haven't done so by now, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And to go a step further, I humbly ask that you tap that notification bell. That way you'll be updated each and every time I'm uploading something new. Also follow me on Instagram at YB Speaks. And at this point, as it pertains to TikTok, what's gonna happen, girl? 1 minute y'all trying to ban the girls. Next minute y'all trying to buy the girls. Next minute, the girls is merging. I'm going to tell the truth here. I just don't give a fuck no more. I feel like there are a lot of things happening in this country, hell, the world, that require the same amount of attention that y'all putting on these social media platforms, girl. Let's just tell the truth. And I always talk about this as it pertains to these topics, right? When the government finds out, hello God, that the everyday working individual can make some money, and in a lot of cases, a substantial amount of money to where they're not beholden to the slavery that we call the workforce, and they want a piece or they can't get a piece, that's when they start trying to regulate some shit. Girl, I'm gonna tell y'all something that was told to me a long time ago. Old school black people taught me this, child. You need to make sure that your house, hello God, is clean and is organized. Hello God, you need to worry about your shit, the real shit, before you start trying to worry about everybody else's shit. And the government loves, if the government cannot get in your business, ooh, that irritates them. The government is the nosiest cunts to walk this planet, girl. I swear y'all more nosier than the old little bitch sitting on the porch, minding everybody in the neighborhood's business, girl. Hello God. I swear. Nosy ass country. They want to know what you make, how much you make, how often you make it. They want to know everything, girl. Everything. And if they can't get that information, oh, they go to tweaking out, girl. They go to tweaking out, girl. I tell you. Child, it's so shame. The things we tend to care about. Anyway, honey, y'all please go up for the platform. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little disturbed. I'm getting a little turbed, child. I'm getting a little pissed. Every time I do a video now, I'm losing like subscribers. I'm losing supporters, girl. I'm losing engagement. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm going to keep doing me. I'm going to keep handling my business. But it's kind of irritating me now. After all these years of doing what the fuck I've been doing, girl, like, I should have been going up. Not to toot my own horn, but bitch, I'm funny as hell. I'm entertaining as hell. Hello, God, I'm informative as hell. I'm real as hell. You're not going to find another. Hello, God. You're not going to find another. Relatable as hell. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the algorithm. I just don't know. But I'm tired of feeling like I'm getting the lowest shitty end of the stick. I'm sick of that shit. This year alone, I've been extremely consistent. I've had my moments where I have not been, but this year alone, I feel like I've been more consistent than any year. Okay? I know that I'm not part of the web reality realm like that no more. I know that I'm not with the tea, the mess, and the shade of it all like that, girl. And y'all go a lot, not y'all, but y'all. Shout out to Rodney, hello, God. I know y'all go up for the shit, but girl, all these years later, girl, truth and justice has been here. Queer and trying to be everywhere. So again, like, comment, subscribe, share. All of the things, girl. Because at this point, like, I feel like this platform should be way the fuck ahead. Now, I understand that I'm not for everybody. But when you're not even getting half of what your, subscriber count is, that's a problem. I'm not even getting half of that half. I know I'm not boring. I know I'm not a dumbass. Hello. So what a bitch got to do to be seen and heard by all? Or at least half of all, or half of that all. Hello. At one point, that's why I wasn't everybody was celebrating me when I hit over 2,000 subscribers a couple months ago. I wasn't happy about that because once I hit them 2,000, it's almost like, girl, we got to drop you down a little bit. It's like the system said, girl, we got to make sure that this type of truth and justice, hello, God, is minimized. And that shit's irritating, bro. I shouldn't have to do 50 million clips like all these other girls out here. I shouldn't have to do all of that. I guess, I say I don't get upset, but sometimes I'm like, damn, like I put in some thought. I put in some work. I barely have to edit because I truly do feel like the shit that's coming out of my mouth, it's needed, required, and desired. And I know the real ones are always going to be there. I appreciate y'all. But the goal for anybody in these spaces on social media is to grow. I have not grown. I feel like my commentary style, I feel like the way that I approach topics, I feel like I have changed for the better. I feel like I have done a really good job of like all of that. But it doesn't seem like it's amounting to much. But nonetheless, I'm still going to keep on serving truth and justice, girl. I'm still going to be me. I hate the world that we live in now, just as it relates to toxicity, what people are deeming as popular. I swear y'all bitches would rather sit around and give a bitch 20,000, 30,000 views when they talking about some housewives bullshit. And no offense to those creators and commentators, God bless. But I'm just saying though. When y'all want to talk about Chrisean Rock and, every blue moon, I'll bring them topics up because there is that balance that I feel like I do provide. We have the truth and justice commentary, but we also have hot topics and trending topics conversations as well. Because I'm not a fool, and I also know how to have in-depth conversations while talking about the most mundane, mediocre ass shit. So for me, the goal is to be a little bit more up and stuck, bitch. But right now it's just stuck in the same fucking spot. And declining slowly but surely. I'm not in all these content creators' faces like a lot of these other cunts are. I'm not out here aligning myself with 50 million motherfucking people because I'm not built that way. I don't kiss no ass, and I'm not finna line with people just so I can grow. There's a method to my madness, and there's a reason for the season, bitch. I don't just do shit to do shit. Okay? I just need to let that out. So, I'm in the gym, right? And I'm listening to Mariah Carey. And before we go any further, I want to let a bitch know. There was a bitch online a couple days ago who made a post talking about who sung it better, who had the better rendition. So, and you want to park so close to me, bitch. You better hit my car. That's all the fuck I know. Who had the better rendition of Oh Holy Night? Okay, was it Whitney, Mariah, or Celine Dion? Okay? And I gotta let y'all know something. There will not be no Mariah Carey slander at all. We will not sit around here and disrespect the queen. Okay? Some bitch got in the comments talking about some, as it pertains to Mariah Carey, all she knows how to do is hit high notes. She can't really sing. Bitch, we ain't talking about Jennifer Hudson, girl. We ain't talking about Fantasia, girl. And no offense, I know some of y'all love those girls, but let's just tell the truth. Those bitches can't sing. They can belt that old screaming and holler, girl, real quick. Okay, shut the fuck up. They can all, old yeller type of bitches. Okay, let's just tell the truth. That screaming and hollering, girl, but can't carry a tune to save their damn life. Let's tell the truth. At least for me. Hello. When it comes to Mariah Carey, the high note is the icing on the cake. But if we want to really get into the bag of bags, hello God, when it comes to singing, bitch, no, singing, bitch, please don't get me started. Please don't disrespect the queen. Hello? Because your favorite could never, bitch, even if a genie came upon their motherfucking ass, girl, and granted them 3 wishes, they could never wish. They could never be. Because there's only one Mariah Carey, bitch. There's only one. All right, a lot of girls come close, but it ain't close enough. In order to be able to hit high notes, and not just high notes, high notes, bitch. Utilizing all 5 octave ranges, bitch. You gotta be able to sing. All right? Again, we ain't talking about no old garbage truck voices, bitch, like Jennifer Hudson and Fantasia, girl. Them old screaming, hollering ass bitches. We ain't talking about that. We talking about real singers, bitch. All right? Now, I love me some Whitney, and I love some Celine Dion. All right? And Kelly Clarkson, too. They got to give Kelly Clarkson her things, girl. Mama can sing. Okay? You can tell, honey, that's a black soul trapped in a white woman's body, honey. Okay? Tell the truth. But anyway, I was listening to Mariah, and I just immediately got sad because I just went to thinking, girl, I've been sad. Didn't even really know it. Maybe I did subconsciously. I'm working out on the weight machine, and a couple of her songs just kind of hit me, and I started crying. You know, I do have, still in the process of working on my foster care series. And one of the things that I'll be talking about is when you grow up like that, your heart becomes a little hardened. And it's a defense mechanism, because those experiences hurt. They hurt so much to the point where you have no choice but to become hardened and dismissive of those feelings, because if you allow them in, you will succumb in a lot of ways to what those feelings bring. And I think I speak for all foster kids when I say that there's that abandonment, the trauma of that abandonment, the realization that your own mom, at least for my case, your parents, have the ability to hurt you in such a way, to leave you in such a way, to make you feel that you're not loved. Because if your own mama don't love you, child, hello. If your own parents and family don't love you, you don't feel like you can never get that love or feel what that love is supposed to feel like anywhere else in this life. You start to feel lonely. And the depths of that loneliness can turn you off to the point where you feel devoid of certain emotions. Every blue moon, like today, you will find yourself faced with those emotions. Your mind has been able to wander because of those emotions. I gotta admit to myself, my whole life I've always felt alone and lonely. Even when I know that I'm surrounded by people who love me, I could be in a room full of motherfuckers and still feel alone. Like I'm in that specific space all by myself. And a couple years ago, I don't know if it was a live or a video I did where I had the epiphany that damn, is this why that I've also turned into such a horror? Constantly trying to fill that void with random sex. Why I'm attracted to people who I know will not love me back. People who I know that I can treat like throwaways. That way I can abandon you before you abandon me, type shit. And these feelings seem to exacerbate a little bit more when the holidays come around. And it doesn't make it any better that, my nephew has moved on with his life. I don't have the relationship I once had with other family and friends. And it's some of those bitches deserve my absence and my silence and my don't give a fuck towards them, but most of them didn't do anything wrong. It's just me. It's just my fucked up way of dealing with I'm gonna be honest, y'all, and I know y'all are gonna get in the comment section and, give me words of affirmation and, positivity and uplifting, and I really do appreciate it. I have this thing in the pit of my being that makes me believe that I'm always going to be alone. That I'm always going to be abandoned. That I will never be able to truly be happy. No matter what. I've been called a bitch. I've been called an emotionless whore. I've been called a callous cunt. Because it oftentimes seems as if I don't care. I do care. But I have had to train myself over the years of this journey that I've been on in this thing called life, that I have to act as if I don't give a fuck in order not to be hurt. Luther, I always cite this, though. Luther was so right when he said that loneliness is such a sad affair. Only someone that really understands what that feels like could write those lyrics. That's why I feel like music, especially music back then, hello God, is so important. That's the only time I don't feel alone. That's why I love Mariah so much. Mary J. Blige. I relate to that. You want to be loved. You want to be able to love. But you're just so scarred by all the bad shit that's happened to you. And as human beings, it's so fucked up to feel this way, but when you're so used to being abandoned, when you're so used to people showing you that they don't give a fuck about you. And like I said before, honey, if your mama can leave you, if your daddy can leave you, you start to think like, what's it to other bitches in your life? I fear that I am so fucked up that there is no coming back for me. As much as I try to heal that part of me, as much as I try to address that with myself in an effort to overcome and to think different, it's always in the back of my mind. It's always in the pit of my stomach. I don't think I'll ever be happy because of that. Trauma is such a fucked up thing, bro. Because even when you find yourself in the midst of true, real happiness, love, harmony, and peace, you can't even really enjoy it because you're always looking for the other shoe to drop. Because that's what the fuck you're used to. It seems as if all the bad times, the bad shit, the fucked up things, they stick around forever. Scarred you for life. But all the good shit, it comes in few. Every blue moon, you find yourself genuinely smiling and laughing and enjoying yourself. But you get a chance to think too much and dwell. The moments that you're not busy. Once you're done fucking all these bitches, once you're done drinking or whatever your vice is, once you're done working out at the gym, once you're done working, you're gonna inevitably find yourself in that space where you're alone with your thoughts. And like I said before, it only takes that one song or two to ring your bell, and not in a good way. That'll put you in that state of, what the fuck? I'll be 37 next month. And I don't see fuck, man. I don't see where, how, when, I'll ever be at any kind of real peace. I really miss my nephew. He's been in his own little world. Yeah, he's 19, honey. Like, I get it. I miss my nieces. They all have kids now. I miss my other nephew. God bless him. God bless him. I don't think, and I know y'all are gonna, you know, again, I get it. I get it. I don't feel like I'm ever gonna find peace. And in some weird, fucked up way, I'm kind of okay with that. I don't know who I'd be without that, if I want to tell the truth. Who am I without the trauma? Who am I without the scars? Who am I without that? All of those things have helped give me the mindset and the type of awareness that I celebrate. Am I cursed to live my life feeling this way? I'm a true believer that all of what we go through makes up who we are, who we're meant to be. And that's why I created this platform too, because I know that there are people out there that have gone through and that have experienced similar things. And like myself, I always felt like I was alone in that. And again, this is like a therapy session for me too, being able to kind of share, you know, my life, my experiences, my thoughts. But I'd be lying if I said that I don't know how much longer. I don't know how much longer I'll be able to deal with that. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to find strength in the loneliness of it all, in the dark hole that I've been existing in my entire life. That shit can consume you at some point. It has been a strength of mine, or at least is what I tell myself, that it's a strength. Well, y'all don't know. I've been through some shit, especially in like foster care, and just that experience alone did something to me. Ooh, girl. But anyway, didn't mean to be a Debbie Downer. It's Friday after all. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get up out of here. Be blessed and never stressed. Remember that health is truly wealth, and drop that in the comments. Engage in, the commentary. I'll be all right, child. I'll be all right. Made it this far, you know.